Hello, friends. It is Miss Morris, and I am back to you today with some more multisensory grammar, and we are going to be doing some coding. So let's get ourselves ready for the lesson. So one thing that I like to do always is to make sure that I have the tools that I need. So today you are going to need a yellow, an orange, a blue, and a red. So you're going to need that red today. Okay, so let's begin by making a key. I always start with that. And I'm going to get all of my tools ready so that I don't have to be taking lids on and off, and I'll have what I need. Okay, so we learned from our last video that all nouns were going to be what color? Who remembers? I hope that you said yellow because you would be correct. Yellow is going to be our nouns, and a noun is a person, a place, or a thing. And after the nouns, sentences need a verb. A verb is a word, it's an action word, but sometimes it's just a state of being. So verbs are tricky. A lot of times they tell what our naming noun is doing. Sometimes they just share a state of being. Okay? We also learned that words that describe nouns are called adjectives. And that looks like this. And finally, we're going to introduce something new today. And if you have room, I want you to put this right up here. Red color. And it is going to be our articles. Or our noun markers. Noun markers. Okay, now that we've got our key right here, I'm going to introduce to you our red color. So pretend that you're at a railroad track. If you were driving up to a railroad track, a light would start to flash that that a train was coming through, okay? And that's a flashing light. Well, nouns sometimes have a flashing light in front of them called a noun marker or an article, okay? These words are a, an, or the, and they're actually considered adjectives. But in multisensory grammar, we call them noun markers, and they alert us that a noun is coming. So I'm going to show you how this works. We, of course, start with our yellow. Let's take this sentence. Carlos stacked the large boxes. The noun is Carlos. There's another noun. What is it? I hope you said boxes. Now, what did Carlos do? He stacked the large boxes. Stacked is my verb. I touch Carlos and I see that there's no describing words in front of Carlos. I touch boxes and I see, wow, there is a word that describes and tells what kind of boxes. Large boxes. The word large describes the noun. It's our adjective. But that leaves the word the. That is because the is a special word. It's an article, and technically, articles are considered adjectives. But we use our red color when we find articles like a, an, or the. And this is their job. This word lets me know that a noun is coming. The word the lets me know that boxes is coming. It's kind of like that flashing light at a railroad track that lets us know that a train is coming. We know that an important noun is coming because words like a, and the are noun markers. Okay? Sometimes I connect my noun markers to the noun that's coming, the boxes. Okay, so let's try our second sentence. Kate solved the hard math problem. Our first naming noun is Kate. It's going to be yellow. In fact, all names are yellow. And let's see, she solved a problem. A problem is a thing. What did she do? She solved. Solved is our verb. Now, I touch the noun and I see, what kind of problem? That's right, it's a math problem. What kind of problem? That's right, it's a hard problem. Two adjectives were used to describe the problem. And here I see my article, the. The lets me know that a noun is coming, the problem. Articles can also kind of tell you how many. For example, the hard math problem kind of lets me know that it's just one. Okay? An enthusiastic audience cheered. Wow, that's some big words. That's okay. Are there any people? Yes, there's an audience of people. That's a noun. And what are they doing? They're cheering. That's the verb. But what kind of audience? An enthusiastic audience, which means they're excited. An enthusiastic audience is cheering. Wow, I see a noun marker. A noun marker lets me know that a noun is going to be nearby. It's like a shining light, letting me know a noun is coming. What noun is coming? Not enthusiastic. It's not a noun. Yes, an audience. It's letting me know that it's coming. Now, if you've made it this far, you can always go back in and find your subject and your predicate. Carlos stacked the large boxes. Who stacked the large boxes? Carlos. That's my subject. And what did he do? He stacked the large boxes. Notice that my predicate is going to begin on the verb and go all the way through to be the predicate phrase. Kate solved the hard math problem. Who? That's right, Kate. She's the subject of our sentence. And what did she do? She solved the hard math problem. My predicate phrase is going to begin on the verb. But let's look at this one. An enthusiastic audience cheered. Remember, your subject has to have a noun in it. So if I try to split my sentence here, or even here, then I would have a subject without a noun, and that simply cannot be. In the sentence, an enthusiastic audience cheered. Who cheered? The audience. That's right. Look at where my chop is going. In these first two sentences, it was right up here. But I can't just develop a pattern in my brain and always put my chop at the beginning. I have to have a noun. An enthusiastic audience is my subject. And what did they do? They cheered. Okay, I hope that you had a good time making some rainbow sentences with Miss Morris. Remember, noun is a person, place, or thing. A verb is normally an action word. An adjective is going to describe a noun. And those words like a, an, and the, Those are noun markers, and they let us know that a noun is coming. I'm proud of you. Keep coding. You'll get better at it.